I am going to be telling you about the Easter story. I don't want to become one of those channels that like teach people, but like I'm just gonna do it now. So if this story doesn't tell all the facts I want to, I'm gonna tell some facts that I read at my Christian school from the Bible. My teacher read it. So the Easter story. Jesus and his disciples were journeying to Jerusalem for the festival of Passover, which commemorated the Jews' freedom from slavery in Egypt. Centuries before, on the way, they stopped near the village of Bethlehem. Going to the village, Jesus told two of his disciples, "There you will find a donkey that has never been ridden. Bring it to me." The disciples soon found a donkey and led it to Jesus. They laid their cloaks on the donkey's back to make the soft seat, and Jesus rode into Jerusalem. His disciples close behind him. Cheering crowds lined the streets. Everyone was overjoyed to see Jesus. Some people spread their cloaks on the ground for his donkey to walk on. So, if you're a kid watching this video, cloaks were their jackets. So it was basically cloaks were the jackets. Yeah. Other cut leaves from nearby palm trees and laid them along the cloaks. At the temple, Jesus and his disciples stopped to pray before returning to Bethany for the night. When they came back the next morning, they were appalled by what they saw. The country yard in front of the temple was full of traders selling cows, doves, and sheep, while others were changing money. Shaking with rage, Jesus marched up to the money changers and blew their stalls over. Still angry, he tipped over the trader stalls to God's house, the house of prayer. He bellowed, driving them away, but you have turned it into a den of thieves. When the traders were gone, Jesus turned to the crowd who had gathered, telling them about God and healing those who were sick. It wasn't long before news of the outburst reached the chief priests of the temple. The people should be listening to us, not this Jesus. They fumed and decided to arrest him, but Jesus was a popular preacher. They would have to wait until he was alone, in case the people tried to protect him. One of Jesus' disciples, Judas Iscariot, discovered what the chief priests were planning. If I tell you when Jesus is alone, what will you do? Judas asked. The priest offered him 30 pieces of silver. "I'll do that," Judas promised. A few days later, Jesus and his disciples were celebrating the feast of Passover. Before they sat down to eat, Jesus washed his disciples' feet. "Remember, a master is no more important than his servant," he told them. As the meal began, Jesus made a shocking announcement. "One of you, my trusted disciples, will shortly betray me." His disciples were horrified. "Never," they cried. "It will be the one I give this bread to," said Jesus, tearing a piece from a loaf and handing it to Judas. Now, at the Passover feast, they ate bread and drank wine or juice, and you will see why later. Jesus fled from the table or ran into the night. As the rest of the disciples sat in the stunned silence, Jesus handed a piece of bread to each of them. "Eat this bread, which is my body, and remember me," he said. Then he passed them a cup of wine. "This is my blood, which I give for you and many people," he said. "Drink it and remember me." So he was explaining, I don't get why, but he was explaining that the bread was his body and the wine was his blood. He said, "Drink it, remember me." Later that night, Jesus and his disciples walked into the desert, a garden of olive trees. On the way, Jesus told his friends that they would soon desert him. Peter frowned in disbelief. "Not me," he insisted. You will swear you don't know me 3 times before the sun rises tomorrow morning." Jesus replied at the garden. Jesus left his disciples watching them for guides, while he found a quiet place to pray. When he returned, they were asleep. "Couldn't you stay awake for just 1 hour?" he asked sadly. Twice more he left them, and twice more he returned upon their sleep. As he woke them up for the 3rd time, Judas appeared with the chief priests and some temple guards. Judas walked up to Jesus and kissed him on the cheek. "This is the man you want," he said. The disciples were so frightened they ran away, just as Jesus had foretold. The guards marched Jesus to the place of Caiaphas, the high priest, to stand trial. Outside the palace, Peter joined the gathering crowd. 3 different people recognized him as one of Jesus' friends, but each time they spoke, Peter swore he didn't know Jesus. The sky filled with the rosy glow of dawn, and Peter recalled Jesus' words. Feeling bitterly ashamed, he ran away and hid, streaming down his face. Inside the palace, Jesus' trial began, with the chief priests and Jewish leaders listening intently. Various witnesses had been bribed to tell lies about Jesus, but their stories didn't match up. No one could prove that he had done anything wrong. At last, so I can't pronounce his name right, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't think it's pronounced this way, but but I'm just gonna say it like Caiaphas. It was one of the leaders or like one of the kings back then. It asked Jesus if he was the Son of God. "I am," Jesus said in a quiet voice. He claims to be equal with God, and that is blasphemy. Caiaphas declared. So blasphemy means trying to make yourself sound like God or trying to make yourself God. Blasphemer spat those watching. "I sentenced him to death," announced the high priest, though he knew he needed the permission of Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, before he could execute anybody. The chief priest also knew perfectly well that Pilate would never kill any man for blasphemy against the God, so they accused him of treason. Pilate soon realized that Jesus was innocent, but he didn't want to upset the Jewish leaders by setting him free. He thought he saw a way out During Passover, it was the custom to free one prisoner, and Pilate offered to free Jesus. I can free Jesus, or I can free the convicted murderer, Barabbas. Now, Barabbas was a murderer and a robber. Pilate called to the crowd waiting outside his palace, but the chief priests pursued the crowd to turn against Jesus. Free Barabbas, crucify Jesus. Crucify meant hang someone on a cross. Crucify Jesus came the shouts. Pilate perspired. He called for a bowl of water and washed his hands, saying, I wash my hands of guilt in this man's death. This is your doing. Roman soldiers led Jesus away and dressed him in a purple robe and crown made from thorns. Hail, King of the Jews! They jeered, beating him. Then they dressed him in his own clothes and dragged him away to be crucified. Jesus was made to carry a huge wooden cross through the streets of Jerusalem, exhausted and weak from the beatings he had received. Jesus struggled again and again. He stumbled and fell under the weight of the cross. Eventually, one of the soldiers called to a foreigner named Simon, who was watching the position. You carry the cross around, he ordered. Simon and Jesus dragged on until they could reach the place outside the city named Golgotha. Here, soldiers nailed Jesus to the cross, hit his hands and feet. Jesus looked down at the soldiers and completely gathered joy. They began to taunt him. If you really are the Son of God, they shouted, why don't you save yourself? Forgive me, Father. They don't know what they're saying. His gaze fell on his mother, Mary, standing near the cross with John, one of his disciples. Take care of her for me, he asked John. At midday, the sky grew dark for 3 hours. My God, why have you abandoned me? Cried Jesus. Then he bowed his head. Father, I put my spirit into your hands. He whispered and died. So, if you didn't know, there was 3 crosses. Jesus was in the middle, and there were 2 robbers beside him. One talked bad about him, and the other talked good about him. At that moment, the ground shook. Everyone was frightened. This man really was the Son of God, cried a Roman soldier. The soldiers took Jesus down from the cross, and the rich man, Joseph, and Arimathea, who believed in Jesus, wrapped his body in linen. Along with some of Jesus' friends, Joseph carried the body to the garden outside Jerusalem. They placed it in a tomb cut into the rock and rolled a large heavy stone in front of the entrance. By now it was sunset on Friday evening, and the Jewish Sabbath had begun. Joseph and the others left the garden, planning to bury Jesus properly after Sabbath had ended on Saturday evening. On Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, one of Jesus' friends, returned to the tomb with 2 of his other friends to finish the burial preparations. They were shocked to see the stone had been worn away. Suddenly, a figure in white appeared. Jesus is not here, said the man. He is alive. Sure enough, Jesus' body was gone. The three women ran to the disciples, and Peter and John rushed to the tomb to see for themselves. After they left, Mary Magdalene returned as she knelt weeping by the empty tomb. She heard a familiar voice at her side. "Mary," said the voice. Mary looked up to see Jesus standing over her. "Go and tell my friends you've seen me," said Jesus, "and that soon I will be with my Father in heaven." Over the 40 days that followed, Jesus often returned to his house. The final time he appeared to the disciples was when he were walking on the Mount of Olives outside Jerusalem. "Tell the whole world the good news," Jesus said to them. "All those who trust me and truly repent, their wrong will be forgiven. I will give each of them a new life, and I shall always be with you." Then Jesus' disciples watched. Then the disciples watched, and as a cloud surrounded Jesus and gently carried him up to heaven. So Jesus was the miracle worker. He worked a lot of miracles, and he is only found in the New Testament. In the Old Testament, they tell about him and he works miracles, but when he's alive in the New Testament, he also works miracles, and he heals a lot of people. So I just want to tell you one of the it was kind of a miracle, but I wanted to read another story of what he did. So it is called Moses and the Plagues. So of course Moses didn't make the plagues, but you'll find out who did, and you probably already know, but you might not. And I just close the book. Okay, so this will begin. I read a lot of these. Okay, there. So Moses and the plagues. On his throne in Egypt, the Pharaoh was in hysterics. Did you hear that? He asked his advisors between fits of laughter. He pointed to a pair of stuffy men who had so rudely demanded audience before his court. "Let the Israelites go free," they said. Can you believe it? Some of the Pharaoh's advisors shook their heads, while others chuckled along with him. The Israelites were the Egyptians' slaves. They were excellent workers, so the very idea of giving them their freedom was more than funny. It was ridiculous. Whoa, the Pharaoh snorted, trying to keep a straight face. Who are you to demand anything of the Pharaoh? I am Aaron, said the first of the men, and this is my brother Moses, messenger of God. At the mention of his name, the chores of muttering filled the court. Moses shrank back, chuckling, clutching his staff so hard that his knuckles turned white. The Pharaoh was interrupted Moses, he said, sitting up in the throne, became prosperous. He had not been Pharaoh when Moses was a boy, but he knew all about the Israelite who, for a time, had lived in the place as an Egyptian prince. What foolishness is this? Moses hadn't been seen in years. He is dead or else long gone. Now Moses had achieved much since the burning bush had told him to return to Egypt. He had been reunited with his brother Aaron, who had convinced the Israelites that with God on his side, he would lead them to freedom. All he had to do now was keep that promise. Moses cleared his throat. I am Moses, he declared, and on behalf of God, I demand that you let my people go. This time the whole court burst into laughter. Deadpan and Prosper, messenger from the Hebrew God, whoever this man was, he was quite clearly crazy. Moses felt quiet, but Aaron had not finished. He snatched the staff from Moses and hurled it to the floor with a clatter. It lay there for a while unmoving. Then to amazement of the court, the hardwood bent and ripped, transforming into soft, scaly flesh. Sharp fangs erected one end, and where a staff had been, now stood like great serpent. The Pharaoh was unimpressed. Is that the best your God can do for you? With a whack of his hand, two cloaked figures emerged from the shadows, each carrying a staff. My magicians can do so much better. The magicians threw their staffs to the floor. There was a flash of light, and they too became serpents. But just as quickly as they were moved, Moses' staff swallowed each serpent whole. Tricks, nothing but tricks. The Pharaoh growled, all traces of one laughter. Your God has no real power, and I will not free your people. Now leave my sight. And he called for his guards to drag them out. But the next morning, the Pharaoh was lounging on his royal bird. Moses and Aaron appeared on the nearby shore. Pharaoh, announced Aaron, I speak for Moses and for God. When I say to you, let my people go, the Pharaoh sighed. And what you will do if I refuse? More games with sticks and snakes. Rather than reply, Aaron waded out into the river, until the water came up to his knees. He raised his staff high over his head, then plunged it firmly into the water. At first, nothing happened. All those were the birds giggled and laughed, but soon fell silent. 1 moment later, the water around Aaron grew dark and murky. It was an instant. The darkness spread, and the entire river turned to blood. Just another trick to clear the Pharaoh snapped his fingers like the magicians and appeared beside him. Showed them how it's done. The magicians had a bowl of clean water. They waved their hands over the river, made click-clacking noises with their tongues, and the water flooded. See, the God has no real power, shouted the Pharaoh. Bentley, I am Pharaoh. I do not fear your God, and I will not let your people go. Sail on. For many weeks, Moses and Aaron continued to bruise the Pharaoh, demanding he freed the Israelites. I need a break from speaking. And now each time the Pharaoh refused, a terrible plague was unleashed upon Egypt. This came a plague of frogs that swarmed through the streets. They hopped into houses, bathed in drinking water, and chased people around the city. The Pharaoh's magicians were powerless. They could make more frogs, but they couldn't get rid of them. Eventually, constant croaking became too much for the Pharaoh. Finally, rid these pests. Then you can take your people and go. But when the frogs were gone, the Pharaoh broke his bones with a smile. The frog said first, I see no reason to give up the Israelites. So God sent lice, then biting flies to make life uncomfortable and itchy for the Egyptians and their animals. Again, the magicians were unable to stop them. And again, the Pharaoh promised to give them in. But the one with the plagues were in, he went back on his word. Things will only get worse. Your cattle will die, and your skin will become covered with boils and oozing sores. Please let our people go. It will do no such thing, answered the Pharaoh. Do your worst, Israelites. And they did as threatened. The cattle of Egyptians dropped dead where they stood, and soon after, every Egyptian man, woman, and child broke out in painful boils and sores, but the Pharaoh would not relent. Days after his sores had healed, the Pharaoh was sitting on his throne, and adders bursting, shrieking, Fire! Fire! The sky is raining fire! The Pharaoh went out onto his balcony, and sure enough, fire was raining down from the sky. One large fireball missed him by a hand's width, and when it landed, it exploded into shards of ice. What sorcery is this? Thought the Pharaoh. As if in reply, the Pharaoh heard his name be called from the courtyard where he looked down to find Moses standing unharmed amidst the chaos. I ask you again, let my people go. The Pharaoh flinched as another fireball struck the palace, and another 4 as far as the Pharaoh could see. The sky was ablaze. The fiery tail while down below he was screaming. Take them, he said, above the noise of screaming loud voices. And exploded tail. I give in to stop this madness, and I leave. But after the hail ended and the fires were put out, the Pharaoh would not let the Israelites go. Even a plague of locusts devoured the crops in Egypt. Well, when Moses lifted his hands to the sky and stole all light from the land, for 3 days the Pharaoh would not give in. I was surprised at the plagues, and I'll continue to do so. You declared, there's nothing more you can do after. Please, Moses replied, what comes next is more terrible than you imagine. I ask once more, for your sake, let my people go. No, Moses, stopped the Pharaoh. I am Pharaoh, and my word is final. I will not let your people go, so be it, whispered Moses, and he left the Pharaoh alone in the dark. In the days that followed, Moses and Aaron were among the Israelites, telling each household to take a lamb and sacrifice it to God, using its blood to mark the doorways of your houses. It was midnight when all the Israelites were safe inside their homes, and all of their doorways had been marked that God released the final plague on Egypt. A gentle breeze stirred through the streets. That was how it started. Then, like a living wind, it grew stronger, bolder. It moved from house to house, slipping through doorways and windows, but always passing over Israelite homes. The wind visited every Egyptian house all the way to the Pharaoh's palace. As it entered, it lasted all before fading to nothing. And with its passing, a great cry sounded through Egypt. Moses walked through the city with a heavy heart, past buildings alive with their streets and houses of suffering families. When he arrived at the palace, he found the lights were out and they were in shadows. Was the Pharaoh on his throne, the eldest son dead in his arms. So when that happened, every newborn family of the Egyptians were dead or got killed. And Moses entered the Pharaoh's head without looking and fight for him. What have you done to this? I warned you, Pharaoh. You had the chance to stop this. You could have let my people go. You could have believed in the power from God. Now he has taken the lives of all Egyptian firstborn children, including your son. The Pharaoh glowered at Moses, his eyes full of hatred. He opened his mouth, and for a second Moses was sure he would shout or yell or curse his name. Instead, the Pharaoh's eyes returned to his son. Take them, take your people and get out. And he said nothing more. Moses asked the leader to tell the Israelites of Pharaoh's decision, urging them to pack a fast and do it with God on their side. The Israelites had been given their freedom, but all they knew how quickly a Pharaoh could change his mind. So, I know it's been a long time, 31 minutes, but that is 2 stories. So the real meaning of Easter is to remember when God died on the cross to forgive our sins, but he didn't stay dead. He rose from the dead. And also the Bible tells us one day we will see Jesus face to face. Now we might, other people might, but we'll see Jesus in heaven. So yeah. But one day Jesus will rise from the dead again. Well, he won't rise from the dead. He will come back. But yeah. So there's a lot more you can read in the Bible if you buy one or you already have one. But it's kind of fun to read the Bible. Like tells you well, it doesn't tell you everything you need to know about. Well, kind of does. Well, I am going to end this stream with you, so bye-bye. And that was